He did end up taking a few shockwaves away from him with Diddy.
Oh yeah,
during
that's
that
true.
custom area.
Well, they did.
Custom era.
I think that was like early 2015. I think they did play a total of like 34 times.
Yeah, they fiended together. They traveled together. They played each other so much.
I mean, that was 34 times just in Shockwave brackets.
Jeez.
That wasn't like including Ganon's Gauntlet or any out-of-state tournaments.
I never beat AeroLink's Palutena. His
That custom Palutena is ridiculous.
Yeah, that custom Palutena.
Like even when they took out the lightweight refresh exploit, she's still like broken.
I felt a lot better about the character once they did that. You just have to play like super lame.
Yeah.
But here we go. We're gonna start on FD.
Of course, AeroLink played Palutena because loved the character, and Bayonetta. He didn't pick up Bayonetta because Bayonetta was a really good character. He just said, this was before the game even came out. He was like, if Bayonetta's in there, I'm playing Bayonetta. And then when they announced DLC, he was like, if they add Bayonetta, I'm playing Bayonetta. He's a
he
avid
actually
lover.
bet all of us $5 that Bayonetta was going to be in the game. So like me, Dinty, Mook, and I think someone else bet that Bayonetta was not going to be in the game.
I'm glad I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah, when she was announced, I was just like, I owe Sergio money. Dang it.
Yeah, when she was announced, the first thing that came into my head was, I wonder what Sergio's face looks like right now. And then if it was a TV show, you'd cut to Sergio just like screaming.
That was a really, really nice combo. Ness was actually like out of range for a normal smash, so he just brought him back down with the down air. Really, really good awareness.
Yeah.
Oh!
Good edge guard. Not catching with the down smash, though.
Okay, we're getting into back throw percents.
Back throw for Ness, and of course, just a short Bayonetta combo away, but back throw, not enough, right at center stage.
Yeah, not from that center.
Really good fall by AeroLink to just go right out of the range of the PK Thunder, not getting scared of his own recovery. Okay. Wow, the tech. Not easy to get all the time.
We are definitely in back throw percent now.
Yep,
and
that'll
I'll
do
see
it.
you later.
Probably would have killed from the other side of the stage, honestly.
Yeah, probably kill off the top, actually. Grab.
All right, forward airs galore. Awestin looking to get something started, and what he tried to do was to just launch himself back across into center stage and away from getting punished.
God, what a madman. He's like on defense, and he's like, no, actually, I'm on offense.
AeroLink, even on the defensive, finding a straight-up forward smash. That's crazy. All right. Awestin doing a really good job of spacing his aerials, which is something that's a little difficult to do with Ness against a character like Bayonetta, who generally will outclass you in the aerial game.
Yeah, you know, it's actually really interesting to watch Awestin interact with Bayonetta. Because, like, as you said, like, Bayonetta's got these huge legs, really, really giant hitboxes, and they sustain for a really long time.
Okay, I was about to say maybe don't punish that and just let it go.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's invincible for the first few frames. Which, I'm not sure how, like, invincibility frames sustain during which time, so maybe, I don't know. It's a tricky process, that.
Wow, what a great block.
Oh, my goodness, that was such a sweet still.
That's really hard to do, too, because if he missed that, he either SD'd off the bottom or got killed by PK Thunder 2.
Oh, he wasn't going to SD. I mean, he has, like, 3 jumps and 2 up Bs and side Bs and walls and...
But my point is, I think he was just falling too fast. Where like if he missed it, he would have just not.
Maybe. Who knows? Didn't matter because
Didn't matter. He got it.
That's right. So
And
we're going
now-
to Battlefield again.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's gonna work out.
That's okay. Battlefield's okay. It's got a really big ceiling, and I mean most of Ness's throws are off the side, but it's got big sides too.
Yeah, it's a big old stage, except for the actual stage itself, which is quite small.
Ooh.
Upping through the PK Thunder. Yeah, Awestin, nice read there. And, going for another one, but this time AeroLink said, how about I just kill you for it instead?
Yep. Awestin reels his head back.
I would, I would be too, to be fair. I'd say, man, I had a cool tech chase and instead I died for it. And that's the thing about Bayonetta is that sometimes these wacky Awestin things that we know him for just don't really work on Bayonetta as well as they do on other characters.
I think that situation where he put AeroLink right before he died, I think that was a super good situation. He tried to land and re-grab her on the top platform. I think if he just would have gone for like an up air or a nair, I think he could have converted off there instead of dying. But it was super good like idea.
Yeah. He may have been afraid of Witch Time as well.
Yeah.
Instead got the other Witch, the Witch Twist.
Ooh.
Is he going to go for it?
Bayonetta's like that speed to where like if you miss the PK fender, she can actually like weasel her way around and come down and catch you.
Which is interesting because a lot of characters with that speed are generally going too fast for them to react to that PK Thunder and will generally get hit by it anyways.
Oh, what a punish!
Yeah.
That's going to be off the top.
And that is a character that AeroLink is used to punishing with Witch Time. Doesn't really miss those punishes all that much. He's used to that weird momentum that Ness has. 2-0 up is AeroLink right now. Which is against a well, I guess we could also call Awestin a character as well, just in a different way.
He is quite the character. That's insane. He threw out a forward air in neutral at 66%, and he died for it.
Bayonetta's crazy good at punishing, and now, surprisingly, Lilat not banned this time, which is weird for Bayonetta since it's such a bad stage for Bayonetta.
I mean, as bad as a stage can be for a super, super top tier.
Okay, well, that's fair. But
Ooh.
yeah, Awestin generally going to be trying to use the fact that these platforms are great for his height at a single jump, and as well as the fact that the main platform is quite long and good for his projectiles.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Bayonetta's going to have to find a way to deal with like these PK Thunders because he's like hiding under these platforms.
Wow.
Really good. He's going to take that first stock pretty handily. One thing Bayonetta can do on the stage is she can like sit on the other side and neutral B. Yeah.
And even, mix it up, fake out with the neutral B, and then trick the opponent into not approaching, giving her an opening.
Awestin learning the Bayonetta. Yeah, you got to be really careful. Like when Bayonetta grabs the ledge, a lot of Bayonettas just do a side B from the ledge.
Awestin's done a couple of these weak PK flashes just as a short anti-air option, which I really like. It's not something we see ever, really.
Has he connected it?
He did once against YBM, I believe. Or against Cosmos, actually. But AeroLink, with that Bayonetta stuff, going to take him off the top. It's relatively even now. This is definitely a percentage that Bayonetta isn't afraid of and can definitely make up the percentage pretty easily.
Yeah, we've got I would say like a good 40% more before we see back throw. Oh my god.
Because 3 up tilts, and then all of that gets you right back to even.
Yeah, that's, oh my god, that punish is nuts.
Bayonetta's punish game is so terrifying. He's going to do it again! The up smash. Not going to kill yet.
It's, I'm so glad that didn't kill. Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, Awestin has taken 40, or I would say like close to like 90% from like just getting witch time.
Yeah, pretty much. Spacing him off, and
That's
the back air.
combo.
It's a good presence of mind because usually a lot of players will get it into their mind where that up B should be connecting into a baseball bat, and he's just 1-1. AeroLink is 1-2. That's correct, right? Yeah. So yeah, now I'm thinking probably going to go to Dreamland. That's generally where AeroLink likes to go as a counter pick.
I can see that, and I don't think Awestin would ban that. I think Awestin really likes to try platform stages as well.
Town and City, okay.
Town and City, maybe Awestin is.
Maybe he did ban Dreamland.
I'd be interested to see what he did ban.
Because he... Yeah, I guess the only stage I couldn't go to is Battlefield and FD since AeroLink won there.
That's the best of 5. Like with this kind of rule set, with this like I guess few stages, it kind of really like limits what stages you can play on. Because like when you ban a stage, like you will play on like all the other stages if it goes to game 5. So you have to be really careful.
Speaking of being careful, that's something that AeroLink was not. Awestin with the PK Thunder 2 as he tends to do, and now lapping AeroLink by quite a bit.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Awestin has turned up the jets.
This is what happens when Ness grabs you. This is scary.
Be careful, AeroLink. Okay. What I was afraid for AeroLink for there was that the platform might have been flying off because I've been looking at how much time has passed since they've been on. And that will not do it yet.
He has not touched the ground. Oh, I don't think AeroLink meant to do that.
Ooh, soft backer.
Yeah. I'm surprised that reached under the ledge. All right, confirming we've still got a game. One which time.
I mean, we saw like 95% get done just by witch time in that last game. But
that's it.
That was a great grab. No, back throw won't do it yet. Oh, okay.
That's it. No. That's it.
The third time that Awestin has put my words in my mouth, denouncing me with back throw.
Yeah, Ness is back there. Ness's back throw is DLC, I'm pretty sure.
Like, I just go like, I'm so sure that it won't kill, but then it does. It's crazy. Well, this game is now going into game 5. And yeah, they can't go back to Battlefield, can't go back to FD, which would mean running it back to Town and City or Duck Hunt or Dreamland.
Yeah, I think a lot of like best of 5 sets just default to like the gentleman's rule. To like, you can play back onto a stage that you've already won if your opponent agrees to it. Basically, gentleman's rule. So like a lot of it will resort back to that. Are we going back to Lilat?
No.
Lilat seems like a pretty extreme stage to be let back to. Lilat's definitely one of the most extreme stages in our rule set.
I would never trust it. Counterpicking Lilat is never fully counterpicking in your favor.
AeroLink making sure he gets the song counterpick.
Even though he was already at 100%, so it was fine. But now we're here with one of the better songs on the stage. I'll be fair. I think Town and City definitely has a better selection than Smashville does.
I think they heard the people. That was actually a complaint in Brawl. Like,
was it really?
Yeah, Smashville didn't have any good music. Smashville had like maybe like one song, but like people really didn't like the coffee.
Saturday nights were lit. Because then you get like KK Gumbo, KK Cruisin'. But like any other day, it's like, yeah, maybe I don't want to listen to da 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 da. All right, they're like still off stage. It's very difficult to get back on stage when you've got Ness pestering you.
Ooh, yeah, that up air, like holding it, is such a good frame rate. This character has.
Oh, that's it.
See you later.
Platforms, how cruel you can be.
I just hope Awestin remembers this. Every time he gets witch timed and dies at 70, I hope he remembers this when he back throws people at like 70, or he forward throws people off the side of Smashville at 10.
That's so broken. I love it.
He's literally just spamming grab and neutral. Like, well, I don't blame him. Like, here we go.
It's so good. How did that send AeroLink into the magnifying glass at like 10?
Yeah, it's that. I think Fourth Third just has like an insane amount of base knockback. It doesn't have much growth. So like it'll send pretty much the same distance at like 0. My ears.
I'm sorry. That was terrifying. And Bayonetta's forward throw is actually quite a potent kill throw.
That is such a tricky setup. So AeroLink will sit by the ledge and he'll charge his neutral B. And you have to respect it. You have to respect it, so you'll just get blown back. And so he'll cancel it and then just run off stage. And if you air dodge, then you're going to get blown up from with a nair, just like in that scenario. It's a really rough 50-50. That might.
What?
And you get flown off the top at 30%. DLC wins again.
I'm honestly shocked, actually.
I'm kind of shocked too. He was kind of poised to win that game.
That was like plot armor.
That was bad
nuts.
plot armor.
I can't believe it.
But,
Everybody else in the venue just saw it, just kind of went like,
yeah, he just kind of shakes their head.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
That's how it goes. You know, you play the game. Definitely, FCI couldn't have hurt in this situation. If you're getting really, really, really close to the top like that, maybe you might think about SCIing straight like down and away to maybe mitigate that effect a little bit.